African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 21st of April, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. The units of the Zapad group of forces have taken more advantageous lines and defeated manpower and hardware of 14th Mechanized, 68th Jaeger, 57th Motorized Infantry Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the 110th Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine close to Novoegorivka and Novosiylovskoye, Lugansk People's Republic, as well as Olivovsky Yar. The enemy losses were up to 50 soldiers, 1 infantry fighting vehicle, and 2 motor vehicles. In addition, in the course of counter-battery warfare, 155mm M777 howitzer and 2 US-made 105mm M119 guns, 2 152mm Stabi howitzers, 1 152mm Akatsiya self-propelled artillery system, 1 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, 4 122mm D-30 howitzers, 1 100mm MT-12 Raptor anti-tank gun, 1 Grad multiple launch rocket system, and 1 US-made and /TPQ-50 counter-battery warfare radar station were destroyed. The units of the U group of forces have completely liberated Bogdanovka, Donetsk People's Republic, improved the position along the front line, and inflicted a fire defeat on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 53rd Mechanized Brigade close to Krasnogorovka, Donetsk People's Republic. In addition, 2 counterattacks by formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 93rd Mechanized Brigade have been repelled near Chasov Yar and to the west of Krasnoy, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy losses were up to 440 troops, 3 motor vehicles, and 1 OSA-AKM surface-to-air missile system. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 152mm D-20 gun, 1 Grad multiple launch rocket system, 2 NOTA electronic warfare stations, and 5 enemy field ammunition depots were destroyed. The units of the center group of forces have actively improved their tactical position and inflicted a comprehensive fire attack on manpower and hardware of the 3rd Assault Brigade and the 24th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine near Leninskoye and Novokolinovo, Donetsk People's Republic. During the day, 8 counterattacks by assault groups of the 59th Motorized Infantry Brigade, 30th, 115th Mechanized, 68th, and 71st Jaeger Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine have been repulsed close to Novobakhmutovka, Umanskoye, Shumy, Novgorodskoye, and Pervomaiskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses were up to 360 troops, 1 armored fighting vehicle, 8 motor vehicles, 1 US-made 155mm M777 howitzer, and 1 fuel depot for military hardware. The units of the Vostok group of forces have taken more advantageous lines and defeated manpower and hardware of the 58th Armed Forces of Ukraine Motor Infantry Brigade and the 128th Territorial Defense Brigade near Staromayorskoye and Urozhenoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy losses were up to 100 servicemen, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 5 motor vehicles, 1 UK-made 155mm FH-70 howitzer, 1 122mm D-30 howitzer, and 2 NOTA electronic warfare stations. The units of the Dnieper group of forces have inflicted a fire defeat on manpower and hardware concentration areas of the 23rd Brigade of the National Guard and the 121st Brigade of the Territorial Defense of Ukraine near Vyshtarosovka and Nikopol, Dnepropetrovsk region, Berislav, and Zoloteya Bacha, Kherson region. The enemy losses were up to 50 troops, 4 motor vehicles, and 1 US-made 175mm M107 self-propelled artillery system. Operational tactical aviation, missile troops, and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have destroyed MiG-29 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force at the Dnieper airfield, as well as 1 control center, 1 air target detection radar, and 1 launcher of the S-300 surface-to-air missile system. In addition, 1 production workshop for unmanned aerial vehicles, 1 surveillance radar with the Pelican phased antenna array, as well as armed forces of Ukraine manpower and military hardware in 104 areas. Air defense facilities have shot down 194 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles and 8 HIMARS and Uragan multiple launch rocket systems projectiles. In total, 592 airplanes and 270 helicopters, 22,289 unmanned aerial vehicles, 508 air defense missile systems, 15,816 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,269 combat vehicles equipped with MRLS, 9,008 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 21,205 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.